Yo,
Gia, back up in this bitch, man. I know we late. Goddamn me, color people, time. Hey, I'm gonna take the blame for that though. You know what I'm saying? These
you
Marlo and
know,
Roughhouse been ready to
you
go.
back up.
I had got lightheaded, had to go get some carbohydrates in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But we in this bitch though. Goddamn me, let me find the stream real quick. Damn, I thought I just turned this shit down, man. What's going down with y'all, man? Little Rock, what's up with it? Goddamn, we ain't come to hold y'all too long today, tonight. We just wanted to break down these fights, a few of these fights that's coming on this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Take a closer look at these opponents and shit. Because we got a few undefeated matchups like Caleb Plant versus Mike Lee. We got F.A. Jogba versus Aaron Demerziran. I think that's how you say his name. Both of them undefeated. You know what I'm saying? So we got a few matchups and shit, man. So we want to take a look at this shit.
Little
Smooth Teddy B.
Teddy B. Champ, what's good with it? Brooklyn Child, salute, man.
Gia,
Prime
what's
time
going
fight
down?
film in the building, salute.
Teddy B, salute everybody in Atlanta with the fam kicking it. That's what's up, man. Be careful out there, boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, that's a channel. What's up, my people with y'all ghost smelling ass? What's going down? Brooklyn Child said, what's popping? Brooklyn Child said, there's a lot of boxing on Saturday. I forgot about the other goddamn heavyweights, man. We got to throw that in there. Dillian White versus
Reavers.
Oscar Rivas, man. I forgot about that. And I think we're going to get a chance to cover all that shit, too, because I think that fight going to be in the UK. So we got our day cut out. We got our work cut out for us on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Jacob Jennings, salute. The
Salute,
Marlo's corner in the panel. Everyone in the chat ready for some boxing talk. Gee, already.
salute. Winston Lee, salute, fam, in the building.
Winston Lee was going down with you, man. Yeah, I want to take a few look at the fights, man. I was going to look at Caleb Plant versus Mike Lee, F.L. Jogba versus that Aaron Demerziran dude, Sergey Lipingas versus John Molina, Ugas versus Omar Figueroa, and White versus Rivas. I wanted to kind of look at Luis Nery versus Juan Carlos Payano, but I can't talk about him too much because I don't know a lot about Nery. I only saw one of his fights, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know his style that much. But I guess we go ahead and jump into it, man, without further ado. I was looking at Caleb Plant versus Mike Lee. This fight here tripped me out, man, because I looked at Mike Lee, and Mike Lee basically had 4 amateur fights. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might not know, but they actually have college boxing. They have collegiate boxing. They have tournaments on TV. They have All Americans. They have championships. I think the U.S. Air Force, they won the most collegiate national championships. You know what I'm saying? They won 19. But this guy Mike Lee, he went to Notre Dame. And that's why the promoters wanted to promote him because he went to Notre Dame, so he got like a built-in fan base. But Notre Dame doesn't have collegiate boxing, but what they have every year they have something called like the Bengal Scouts, and they air it on ESPN. And it's a boxing tournament that they build that they raise charity for some relief efforts in Bangladesh. And this guy Mike Lee, he won this tournament 3 times in a row while he was at Notre Dame. And then after he went to Notre Dame, he fought in the Chicago Golden Gloves uh, in a sub novice class. I didn't even know they had a sub novice class. But this guy had 4 fights in the Chicago Golden Gloves. He won all 4 fights and he won the tournament in the sub novice class. So this is the guy that Caleb Plant is going against. He 21-0 with 11 knockouts. I actually think he got some natural ability. Like if he got to boxing earlier, I think he got some natural ability. Like because he tried to counter punch and do a few things, but he hasn't been in the ring with anyone. I'm talking about he ain't fought nobody as a pro. He ain't fought nobody as an amateur. So I don't even see why he got a title shot against Caleb Plant. I don't even think he belong in the same ring as that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But bro, you got a chance to look at Mike Lee a little bit. What's your opinion on Caleb Plant versus Mike Lee?
Man, I think he fooled, man. I think he got a heart. I think he in over his head though. But he a basic fighter. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no standout skills or nothing. You know what I mean? But I thought that he was in over his head, man, especially in the conference, man. He didn't want to face off with Fox. He didn't want no parts of Plant when they was in the face to face after the press conference. He was swallowing spit and stuff. So I just feel like he just in it for publicity, man, for his business or whatever he got going on the outside. I don't think skill wise he gonna be prepared for what's gonna happen.
Okay, okay. That's what's up. Yeah, man. The dude is already 32 years old. Smooth Teddy B said, yeah, an NFL player, Tom Zabowski, was a Notre Dame player and professional boxer. Okay, I ain't never heard of that dude. Brooklyn Child said Mike Lee used to be on Subway commercials. I ain't surprised, man, for real. Fred Thomas said Marlo's Corner salute. Mike Lee was in the novice boxing league. He getting beat the fuck up. I ain't never even. I read that he had fought 4 fights in the Chicago Golden Gloves in the sub novice division. You know what I'm saying? So I never even heard of a sub novice. I thought you got novice and open class. I didn't know they had sub novice. What you think about that fight, Rough Ass? You had the chance to look at Caleb Plant and Mike Lee?
Yeah, I
Salute.
looked at Mike. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've looked at a little bit of Mike Lee, um, and I see what you're saying. And like he looked like he's got like a foundation. He's got some potentials and some traits and some skills, man, that if he would have got an earlier start, he could build on. He's got some decent little head movement. Um, Hand speed is decent. You know, short combinations are all right. I like that. But at the same time, man, up against the subpar competition that I looked at him against, bro, he's still easy to hit, and I don't see that bang in his shots. So Caleb Plant has already shown that he can put you on your back pockets. He's got respectable power. Caleb's not known as a one hitter quitter type cat, but at the same time, man, he's got tremendous boxing skills, and I think Caleb's gonna be able to box circles around this dude, man, and probably even put him down. So that I'm looking for Caleb Plant to come away with the W with this one, man. Uh, Either easy unanimous decision, or it could be a probably eighth, ninth round stoppage.
Yeah. Salute to Ava Torres was going down.
Salute.
When Salih said we have a junior novice division, that's what he wanted. He didn't come back for the open division. Now I know we got a junior novice division. That's up to 16 years old. Once you 17, they got a division from 17 to 34, and that's the senior class, the senior division. I know about that. He didn't fight in that tournament as a youngster. He fought in that tournament after he graduated from Notre Dame. See what I'm saying? So he was already a full-grown man when he fought in his sub-novice division. So I'm not talking about junior novice. It says sub-novice. It's something different. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the chat a little bit. When Salisa Lee is going to get the shit beat out of him, I think so, too. I don't think he got nothing for him, man. Primetime fight film said, who you got? Keith Thurman the Packard. I don't know how the fuck I forgot about putting that fight on the list. Yeah, we're going to get to that.
Put that shit out there, man. Put that shit
Put what shit out there?
Bad.
What's going down? Go smell it, motherfucker.
Go this motherfucker, I'm in this bitch. Say, look, I put it like this. You already know I got Pacquiao for the Pacquiao Keith Thurman fight. I got Plant beating Lee, and because Plant is too savvy, too nice, too quick, smooth as motherfucking butter, baby.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about Teofimo Lopez versus that Nakatani dude too, man. I definitely want to talk about that one. Trick Note say what's going down with you, man. Smooth Teddy B said, yup, he played for the Ravens of basketball, 8-0 in pro boxing. All right, Trick Note said breaking news: the Thurman Pacquiao fight may be in jeopardy. Sources report that being injury prone, Thurman was putting his hair into a ponytail and was hurt by the rubber band. He was taken to the ER.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Winston Lisa, that had to be a Park District fight, goddamn. But yeah, the next fight I want to look at, so I think we are pretty much in unison when we say that we feel like Caleb Plant is gonna beat the brakes off Mike Lee because he ain't got nothing. So the next fight I want to look at was Teofimo Lopez versus Masayoshi Nakatani. I should have wrote down a lot of notes and shit, man. I just read this shit and thought I could remember it off the top of my head. But I went to Nakatani box record. The motherfucker's 18-0 with 12 knockouts. He knocked out 7 of his last 8 opponents, so he can punch a little bit. He 5'11" and a half, so he tall. Got like a 71-inch reach, so he got long arms and shit. He got the reach advantage over Lopez. The motherfucker can use his range a little bit. Like he can work out the jab. He got a nice right hand. He bring back the hook and he can hurt you with the hook. Now he really concentrate on headshots. He don't really go to the body a lot. You know what I'm saying? But he tall though. So he maintained his range. He keep it at that mid range and keep it at that long range. One thing I noticed about Lopez is when he went to the Olympics in 2016, he lost in the first round to a dude. I can't remember his first name, but his last name is Umiha or something like that. He from France, and he 5'10". He's a tall kid, and he shut Lopez out. You know what I'm saying? He beat him 3 rounds to nothing. So they got me wondering what happened in that fight. Why was Lopez not able to make an adjustment and at least win 1 round against this motherfucker? Could it be that he might have trouble with taller fighters, fighters that can use their range and use their height and length advantage over him? So I think this might be a test for him tomorrow, man. I think we might find out something about Lopez against this guy. And another thing about this guy, he's 30 years old. He's a grown man. He been winning fights, and when I saw him on the scale, he looked like he was in great shape. His body fat percentage looked like it was at like 6% or some shit, like 5% or something. It looked real low. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't had no fights this year. He had 3 fights last year. His last fight was in December of last year. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's going to come and lay down for Lopez. I got to pick Lopez to win because I know if he go to the cards, they're going to give it to Lopez. But I think Nakatani can go in there and make this interesting. We might leave this shit talking about he really won the fight. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Rydex. I think we said what's up to him already. I'm tripping. Rydex say Plant versus Kelly going to be white on white crime. Yeah. But bro, have you got a chance to look at Nakatani versus Lopez?
Well, I ain't got a chance to really check out Nakatani because he ain't had no opposition that really put him to the test. But I think Lopez power and skill is really gonna win this fight for him. I think Nakatani is gonna be gonna come in there and bring his best, and I think he's gonna probably get slept if he ain't got no chin kind of early.
Yeah, that's one thing. I haven't really seen him get hit, you know what I'm saying? But just the way he throw his hands, though, I think he can throw him a little bit. So I think he's going to at least go the distance on Lopez. I don't think Lopez is going to knock this guy out. Have you got a chance to check that shit out, Rough House?
No, I haven't checked out anything on Nakatani, man. As a matter of fact, I'm sitting up here now trying to pull up some film on Nakatani. But my concerns with Nakatani is has he been one of those dudes that's only been fighting over there in Japan or China or wherever he's from? What's been his level of competition, his level of experience? The one thing I say about fighters like let's say Anui. Anui has faced competition from different parts of the world, So he's seen other styles. He's had to solve other puzzles that aren't all homegrown, Japan grown, or whatever you want to call it, man. So he's got an advantage in that regard. Now, I don't know about Nakatani. I know you said that he's a tall, rangy fighter. He's got the measurables. He's good from range. But what happens when Teofimo is able to get inside that range? Can he fight in the phone booth? You know, can he protect his body? You know, how does he deal with body shots? You know, that's gonna be the tale right there. That's gonna tell it. If he's not able to keep Teofimo at range, man. But I expect Teofimo to drop this dude, man.
You got to go watch him first. You kind of talking out the side of your neck a little bit on that. But one thing about it, though, that motherfucker from France, he didn't fight no great competition when he whooped the shit out of him in the Olympics. I'm just worried about that, bro. I don't understand. How are you a top level fighter and you get shut out in an Olympic fight 3 rounds to nothing? When I look at Sugar Ray Leonard, I look at the great motherfucking Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker, goddamn RIP. When I look at all these great fighters, they go out there and show me something. I give it to Lopez. Lopez was 150-20 as an amateur. You know what I'm saying? So we got a deep amateur pedigree. But I don't understand, how can you take all that experience, go to the Olympics and get shut out 3 rounds to nothing, where you couldn't make no adjustments to any of that shit? You know what I'm saying? I think he might be slightly overrated. And I agree with you. This guy from Japan, he only been fighting Japanese competition. He ain't fought in America. But it ain't like Teofimo Lopez been fighting killers. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes the prospects can get upset on the way up. And we done already seen Top Rank kind of put you out there bad. Look what happened to Dogbo when he fought Navarrete. It might have been a miscalculation on their part. You know what I'm saying?
Well, can I add to this shit, if you don't mind me? I'm gonna talk outside of my neck. Shit, I'm not as knowledgeable as you motherfuckers, but I'm gonna talk outside of my neck. I don't see fucking this dude coming out of fucking Japan. What is he, Japan or Asia or some shit?
Yeah, he
I don't
from
see.
Japan.
Yeah, I don't see him coming out of Japan fighting the competition that he fought. Now, I spoke with an educated boxing fan and a amateur boxer himself earlier today. He spoke to me and saying that this guy that's 18-0 hadn't really fought too much competition. So what I'm saying is, if this dude haven't fought too much competition, he coming out here fighting against motherfucking Lopez. I think Teofimo gonna knock his ass out. In my opinion. I'm sorry about that, fellas. I just wanted to let y'all know I am a novice, so don't hold me to these words. But I see Teofimo Lopez knocking this dude out. He ain't had the competition that he need to face, and even though he might be tall, rangy, and whatever the fuck, I just see Teofimo Lopez coming in outclassing this guy.
Hey, Mark Wonderlich, the LJ fighter, Napoleon Armstrong, salute, fam. Magadon 1, Omega Red, Gregory Wyatt, salute, big bro. GD,
Hey.
Derek McGee, Marcus Johnson, Banton South D-Town, salute, D Big, Joseph Brown. Oh, and I got you on, oh, y'all see what I'm saying? Salute. I got you on that, Teddy B. I gave it to him.
Yeah, I'm not saying that the motherfucker gonna beat Lopez, but I think he can go in there and make it interesting on that motherfucker. Because like I said, I done already seen evidence that showed me that there's a chance that Lopez can struggle with a tall, rangy fighter that can keep him at the end of his punches. Because
Right.
I'm not gonna give him a pass for getting beat 3-0 in the Olympics, in the very first round of the Olympics too. I'm not gonna give him a pass on that shit. I know a lot of people say, well, that's the amateurs and he a pro now. I don't give a goddamn. Go out there and win one round. Win one round. Don't get shut out 3-0. So I got my eye on Lopez. And then we already know we done heard this story about what happened to him against Keyshawn Davis in the gym. He didn't go out there and shine on Keyshawn, you know what I'm saying? So I think it might be a little vulnerability in Mr. Lopez.
Whoa, Trey.
Hey, he don't keep his mouthpiece with him. Emmanuel Mama, salute. that might say something about his heart.
Whoa, Trey, whoa. Just because he don't keep his mouthpiece with him, don't mean he gonna let a motherfucker from Japan fly all the way over here and beat his ass, bro. This is what I'm saying. I understand exactly what you said. We ain't going to the amateurs, we ain't going to the Olympics. We could do all that in the range. You fight, beat him, shut him out 3-0. But at the same time, he's a hot young prospect coming up. We gotta put something on the young buck.
Hey, but look what happened to Joshua Greer this past weekend. He was in a tough ass fight against Potter Paul, man. It is not out the realm of possibility, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's the benefit of being with Top Rank. Top Rank know how to build up prospects. They know how to make you into a big name. Look how long it didn't take very long for Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez to be hot headlining on their own cards. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum, he gonna say anything. He'll say that you the best fighter since Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the benefits of being over there with Top Rank. So, but it's not out the realm of possibility that they can be hyped up a little bit too much. So I won't be surprised, man. If I'm expecting Lopez to win, but I won't be surprised if he come down to earth a little bit and he might be looking as invincible.
So what you're saying is you ain't willing to bet no goddamn money. You ain't willing to put your shit on the Crows Chronicle, but you're willing to say he gonna be in a tough fight. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? So if he go in there and beat the motherfucker 7-5 or something, or 6-4 or whatever, how many rounds they go, damn, wasn't I right? If he go out there and test the motherfucker a little bit.
Well, goddamn, all praise to the Most High. Yeah, you would be right. But all I'm saying is, I just want to see if you gonna jump out on a limb, motherfucker. Can we call him out? Call Trey out.
Hey, look, take the bait.
Hey, look, y'all. He went on the soapbox last week about fucking Bud Crawford. We ain't gonna let him make it today. Don't let him make it today, y'all.
Hey, and one other thing that as I'm sitting here watching Nakatani, I see what you were saying, Trey. Real nice jab, nice stiff jab. And he's got a nice 1-2, a nice straight right behind that jab. He seems kind of one-dimensional to me. You know what I'm saying? He's got the jab and the 1-2. Other than that, I mean, I need to do a little bit more, breakdown and video research on it, man. But it seems like if you can solve that puzzle, then you can be okay against Nakatani.
Yeah, but watch a little bit more because I watched that one from a year ago. I don't know which.
That's the one I'm watching right now.
Well, on that fight, he hurt the motherfucker with a left hook.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the shit is on there. He do hurt the motherfucker with a left hook. Napoleon Armstrong, the LJ fighter, Teofimo is due for a tough lackluster. I think so too, man.
Yeah.
God damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, bro. Like when I look at a fighter, I look at their entire profile. So I'm looking at you as an amateur, I'm looking at you as a pro. He wasn't no spectacular type motherfucker. Like he was straight. Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't no Sugar Ray Leonard or something like that. So
Right.
I won't
Right.
be surprised. But hey, we
And,
ain't gonna hold y'all too long tonight, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next
hey, hold
fighter.
up. Hey, before you jump, change gears, bro. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm one of those people that, yeah, I'm a Teofimo fan, but I want to see Teofimo get tested. You know, and I look forward to up and coming prospects and contenders and whatever the case, man, to have these tough fights, man, so they can solve these puzzles and add to their toolkit going forward. So, like my man said, he's due for that puzzle. Fuck it, bring the puzzle on. Let's see how he solves it, or if he can solve
Yep, the LJ fighter said it all happens when a guy is on his way up. It should happen if they on the way up. If he get moved right, because they should put a guy in there with like a former champion or a guy that got some great skills. He might not have a lot of power, but he got a good chin and he durable and he can get rounds at the prospect. They can't just be in showcase fights until they get a championship fight. They need to get tested if they get moved the right way. You know what I'm saying? Darren Goodo said, man, why y'all didn't give Sweet Pea a session, man? I've been waiting on a notification, and y'all not talking about Sweet Pea, man. Let me tell you something about Sweet Pea, man. Like, I didn't feel like I was qualified to give a man his just due. You know what I'm saying? I left that up to the historians and all that kind of shit. But Sweet Pea, I always say, he one of my favorite fighters that I saw with my own two eyes. My dad, he was in the Navy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a bit of a Navy brat, I guess you could say. He was stationed out in Norfolk, Virginia, and he had met Sweet Pea Whitaker when he had went to a nightclub and shit. And this was in the 90s. This was back in the day. And I had really started kind of trying to get into boxing a little bit. And he told me, hey, you need to go check out Pernell Whitaker. And that motherfucker did not let me down, man. I went and checked out Pernell. He made defense cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, not only was he one of the greatest defensive fighters ever, but he actually made it cool. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker dissect anybody. The only fight that he pretty much lost square business hands down was probably Trinidad. All the other fighters, man, he pretty much beat the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So definitely got love for Sweet Pea Whitaker. R.I.P. to my man. He was a bad motherfucker, slick and smooth, personified. You know what I'm saying? And that's real shit.
Man,
Yeah.
R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. man, and Sweet Pea, man. Hey, one of the things, like you said, man, Sweet Pea is probably known as like the best defensive fighter of our generation, if not one of the best of all times. You know, and a lot of fighters, when fights are being scored, you look at the punches, the effective punching. You look at defense. You look at ring generalship. Well, shit, a lot of times that nigga's defense was his ring generalship. You know what I'm saying? He would get in there and show out and make opponents look stupid because of his defense. So, you know what I'm saying? It was a highlight reel most of the time, a lot of times based off of his defensive execution. You know, so that was one of the things that really stood out to me with Sweet Pea, man. I remember I can't think of the video game, the boxing video game that was out back then, but that's the dude I played with Sweet Pea Whitaker. That's my dude.
Sweet Pea was. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say his transition from offense.
Oh man,
He's
sick
fighter, man.
Sick.
And then have you ever seen a coach fighter combo in George Benton and Sweet Pea Whitaker that was any better? You take them two fighters, they'll go whoop any other coach fighter combo in history. That's the baddest, and you ain't gonna touch them either. You can throw a handful of buckshot at the motherfuckers, you can't touch them like they used to say back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sweet Pea against Azuma Nelson, goddamn me, Roger Mayweather, his two fights against Buddy McGirt, all of that shit, man, just great shit. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I've been kind of emotional lately ever since he died. You know what I'm saying? I've been going back watching documentaries. I've been watching his old fights and shit, man. And he about the same age as my parents too. You know what I'm saying? So it just feel weird for that motherfucker not to be here. But that's my man. Salute to Two Robinson, man. Appreciate that super chat. Yeah, my man Gregory Wild, goddamn me. Most importantly, as a black man, Purnell never forgot his people. Rest in power. Hashtag LDBC. Absolutely.
Fact.
Junior the Truth, the fam up in that motherfucker, man. He gave us a
Salute.
player ass shout out earlier on his live stream this morning, man. Hey, that shit was all love. That shit was genuine. It was from the heart, man. We appreciate that shit. I know most of y'all are subscribed to Junior the Truth because we all fam. But if you are not subscribed to Junior the Truth, you need to stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to that man's channel, man. He got one
Real
of the
talk.
most. He got the most player live stream in the morning time, man. I go over there and laugh. And if you want to start your day off right, man, like some natural high off life, goddamn me type of cup of coffee type of feel good in the morning, go over there and holler at Junior the Truth on that shit, man. That's some player shit.
Real
You,
talk.
you definitely got to stop by Junior the Truth in the morning, bro. He get me through so many fucking morning when I'm getting off of my job, bro. So definitely shout out to Junior the Truth, and I appreciate that. Definitely shout out to Purnell Whitaker, bro. You know how we do it on the corner.
Real talk, man. Hey, Junior the Truth. That's the fam, man. That's my frat right there. You know what I'm saying? Not only is he gonna give it to you, you know what I'm saying, about boxing, but he gonna give it to you about life, man. And you know, about manhood. You know what I'm saying? About a lot of the things that we go through as men. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of those cats that he likes to lift brothers up so you can be your best you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that about Junior, man. So like Trey said, man, if you ain't subscribed to Junior the Truth, man, you're slipping on your pimping, man. Go on over there right now, subscribe to his channel, man. Hit that bell icon because he will not disappoint. Hey, let me say this too. Let me say this too real quick, man. We're talking about Purnell Whitaker, bro. And off the boxing thing, the fact that he died, you know, fucked me up. But the way that he died fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? He was hit by a car crossing the street. Y'all do me a favor, man. Look both ways for y'all cross the street. I know that's gonna sound corny and that's gonna sound pedestrian, whatever, man. But pay attention, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people that's driving, they ain't paying attention to you. So y'all be safe out there crossing them streets.
Right. That was fucked up, man. The way he went out really.
Bruh, he got hit by a car. I'm tripping.
All right, let me look in the.
I'm gonna say it ain't like he was trying to cross the freeway. I don't think. You know, he wasn't trying to cross like I-30.
Yeah, and that motherfucker beat Julio Cesar Chavez too. Goddamn it!
Right.
Everybody know he whooped that motherfucker, man. I hate that fight.
We've been saying that shit too, though. But we gonna definitely, you know what I'm saying? He ain't here to push it himself, goddamn me. We gonna push that forever.
All right, let me jump in the chat. Full of Sports was going down. Said Tiafimo said some salty shit about Charlos after that he don't dig it. Darren Goodlow said you liable. I think I might have read. They say you liable, man. Sweet Pea one of the best hands down. Hell yeah, one of the greatest lightweights of all time. Goddamn me.
Yep.
Darren Goodlow, Michael Don one said that man was cold blooded. Hell yeah. Rod X and Champ said Sweet Pea is one of the main reasons I'm a boxing fan. R.I.P. to Sweet Pea, absolutely. Abel Torres said that boy Josh Kelly was looking real good fighting them British motherfuckers, but when he came to the States and was tested against a slugger from Philly, had big time troubles. Everybody has their day, absolutely. I think I saw somebody too. They said I think the LJ fighter said he ain't gonna hold the amateur shit against a motherfucker. Hey, you got that right, bro. You know what I'm saying? But when I see a motherfucker get closed out 3 rounds and nothing, that raises my eyebrows, especially if you're supposed to be a technical fighter. Technical fighters, they make adjustments in fights. So you should not be losing 3 rounds or nothing, bro. You got to at least give me 1 round. Show me some type of adjustments in the fight. Let me scroll down. Junior the True, Darren Goodo, 2 Robinson was going down. Junior the True. Let me scroll down some more. Ever Torres said, it's always tough to see a great get taken before his time. You ain't bullshit, man. Right. Sweet Pea Whitaker, man. God damn. For the sports that one hour, Sweet Pea Wilfred Benitez fight will go, man. I've been going back watching little Wilfred Benitez too. That motherfucking fight, man. God damn, the motherfucking fight. Appreciate this. Oh, hold on. Appreciate that super chat. Brooklyn Child said Sweet Pea also beat De La Hoya, goddamn me. Gregory Wise said some of these folks think they're in a death race. In Death Race 2000, careful out in these streets, they'll run you over. That's real shit, man.
Real talk.
That's real shit. All right, let me scroll up and see where I was in the chat. I done lost my place. Mr. Quick, what's going down with you? Brown on Boxing, what's up with you? Doing the Truth said we need more dogs. Goddamn, 2 Robinson said getting hit is just rough. Hell yeah. Ronald Finger said get that punch junkie morning popping. Hell yeah. Let me scroll down. Junior True say fact distracted driving is real. Yeah. Let me scroll down. Renee Boxion, what's up with it? Primetime says Sweet Pea is for sure an all-time great. Renee Boxion said been hard to catch up with y'all, but starting this Saturday, we will be back to normal. So how y'all doing tonight, though? Man, my internet connection was out all week last week, and this week I've been out of town. It's all good, bro. We just up in there holding it down on the Thursday night throwdown, getting ready for these fights tomorrow. But we'll go ahead and go to the next fight, man. I want to take a look at Dillian White versus Oscar Rivas. I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't like Dillian White, man. I think he got a pretty decent style for Oscar Rivas, though. Oscar Rivas like to come forward, like to get on the inside and, you know, go to the body and throw and like try to throw some counter punches and shit like that. But I think Dillian White can fight on the inside a little bit. He can fight on the outside a little bit. I like how he working off a jab these days. He got short right hands that he was able to hit. What's that last motherfucker? Man, the dude that fight on the inside, man.
Parker.
The heavyweight. What's his
Chisora.
name? Chisora. Derek Chisora. I like how he was hitting him with them short chopping right hands and shit. And I didn't see a great gas tank from Oscar Rivas when I was looking at his old fights. His last fight, he just took it easy. And he was getting outboxed all night. And he waited for Baba Jennings to slow down in the last round. And he took the motherfucker out. But if Baba Jennings did not get tired in that fight, he would have beat this man easily. He got me and Roughhouse eating crow and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We not fucking talking about Baba. Fuck that. Let's get past that shit because y'all don't want to go there. Let's get past Baba. Let's just focus on fucking Rivas versus White.
Nah, that ain't what set it off last week. What set me off last week about Bud is when everybody kept on saying free Bud from his contract, like he ain't signed his own motherfucking contract. He the reason he over there. That's what that set me off last time. He didn't have nothing to do with Baba Jennings, bro.
Okay, but we gonna get back on the soapbox or what?
Nah, I ain't on the soapbox, man. I'm taking Dillian White over Oscar Rivas, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he stopped the motherfucker. Let me get my breakdown, goddamn, go smell the motherfucker. I'm gonna pass the mic. But yeah, I'm gonna take Dillian White. I think the motherfucker, I won't be surprised if he stopped the dude later in the fight. I also won't be surprised if Rivas beat him, you know what I'm saying? Because Rivas seemed like kind of like a wild card a little bit. But I think Dillian White got the better overall skills on the inside and the outside. So I'm going to roll with Dillian White. Salute to one time Lawrence Williams. What's going down, bro?
Salute, fam.
What you think about it, bro?
Yeah, shit. I'm going to roll with Oscar Rivas, man. I'm finna go out on the limb. I don't think Dillian White, I think he think that he bigger and better than what he really is. And I think Rivas going to test his ass. And when I seen him get rocked by by AJ, I seen him get rocked by motherfucking by Parker. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like everybody in the that he get in the ring with touch his ass. And I believe Rivas gonna be able to touch him more than once. You know what I'm saying? With more than one punch. So I'm gonna ride with Rivas on this one, man. Dillian White really ain't got it, man. He got a good mouthpiece. And I'm hoping Rivas shut that motherfucker wire shit this weekend. Sandra Burns, sis. Sheldon Holmes, salute.
What about you, El Fenici?
Motherfucker, like I said, with your ghost smelling ass, I got the same thing you got. We ride, we locked in, we locked up. I got fucking Dillian White beating Rivas, and I think Dillian White a better fighter than most people give him credit for. I think that he's a mid-level fighter. He's a B fucking minus fighter, and I think he gonna smoke Rivas, bro. I think it's gonna be about the 8th round. He gonna take him out, and I see Rivas getting his ass fucking knocked out about the 8th round, bro.
Man, I can't believe I got the same pick as this motherfucker El Fenici. That's a bad sign if I ever seen one. Then I'm probably gonna be eating crow, because this motherfucker eats more crow than anybody. He got the motherfucking record for the most crow eating in the Crow Chronicles. His own shit. But what you think about it, Roughhouse?
Hey, I think you're right. I think you better jump ship and leave El Fenici in that boat. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm with Marlo on this one, bro. One thing that we have seen is the Dillian White is very, very hittable. He's no defensive wizard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he can throw a punch. Yeah, he's heavy-handed. You know what I'm saying? He has skills, you know what I'm saying, somewhat on the outside. He's a banger on the inside when he gets in there, man. But the one thing that, you know what I'm saying, you can bet $100 to a bucket of shit is he is going to get hit. And when he gets hit, I don't like his reaction a lot of times when he gets touched with a nice shot, man. The same way we had that pattern against AJ. You know what I'm saying? I think this, like Marlo said, this may be the fight where it catches up with him. I think we're gonna see Stanky Leg Supreme and Rivas gonna take this one.
Okay. Let me look at the picks from the chat real quick. Abel Torres said he like White in this one. Winston Lee said he got Dillian White by knockout. Y'all surprised me already. Brooklyn Child said I'm only 8 subs away from 200. Feel free to sub to my channel, man. Y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to the homie Brooklyn Child Boxing, man. I love his motherfucking channel. I'm always over there watching the video. Let's talk this boxing shit, son.
Let's talk this boxing shit.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, make sure y'all go over there and get them past that 200.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Two Robinson said he picked Rivas. Ava Torre, appreciate that, Shazora, man. Prime Time said, yeah, Dillian White for the W. Two Robinson said White gas out too. That's a good point. He absolutely does, bro. You're right about that. Brown O'Bach saying Rivas beat this motherfucker. You think he gonna win? Junior the Truth said White is gonna stop Rivas while he is reaching down to the body. Short right hand from White, old funny looking at, yeah. Little chopping right hand. I can see it. Smooth Teddy B said Rivas by stoppage. All right, man. We're gonna see if he's gonna service that crow. Yeah, I said I'm saying. I think he's saying he subscribed to Brooklyn Child. That's what's up. Two Robinson said he agreed with me on some shit. One time, LJ fight on Gregory White. Say White has a motivated mission in this fight, but he may regret his greasy tongue if he victorious. I guess he's talking about projecting him against Wilder.
Yep.
Let me scroll down. Chef said, what's going down, Chef? Said, what platform, White versus Rivas? I think that shit on the zone. It's going to be in the UK. Salute to the matriarch, Sandra Brown. What's up with it? Ava Torres said, after hearing about Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd buying their contracts out from Top Rank, these guys should know what they get into with Bob Arum. Man, that reminds me of something. I was watching this documentary about Marvin Hagler. And you know, Marvin Hagler, he couldn't get a title shot. And let me see if I remember this correctly. That motherfucker, Marvin Hagler, couldn't get a title shot. Bob Arum himself, he said that the House of Representatives, the Speaker of the House and Ted Kennedy threatened him with a congressional investigation if he did not give Marvin Hagler a title shot. And then the next fight, Marvin Hagler fought Alan Mentor for the I think the WBC or something like that, the middleweight championship. But it took two people from Congress to threaten this man with a congressional investigation if he did not give Marvin Hagler a title shot. That's the type of person Bob Arum is. That's who Bob Arum is. And I just don't, for the life of me, I don't see why somebody like Terrence Crawford be over there with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
He a buck nigga.
What'd you say?
He a buck nigga. Type of nigga you slap with your buck knife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, salute to Set Shop, man. Bonton South D-Town said he got White. All right, that's what's up. All right, let's go on to the next fight, man. You know, we got we got some undefeated fighters in FA Jogba versus this, I can't even pronounce his name, man, but Aaron Demazirin, I think. FA Jogba 10-0 with 9 knockouts. And his opponent, Demazirin, he 11-0 with 10 knockouts. So it looked like he got a little something on paper. I went and looked at the fight. I think he 29 years old. He fought for Turkey in the 2016 Olympics. And when he was in the Olympics, he lost in the round of 16 to Ergovic, that prospect, Ergovic. You know what I'm saying? So he got a little amateur background to him. He kind of remind me of a poor man's Andy Ruiz because he kind of short and compact, chubby guy. You know what I'm saying? He try to come to you. He ain't got a good jab like Andy Ruiz, though. But he tried to parry shots and try to come back with shots. He tried to catch and shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tried to have a little something. But I think he's going to be right there in front of FL Jabba, though. I think he kind of plays into his hands. He keep his hands up good, and FL Jabba, he likes to loop shots around the guard. He like to come up the middle with uppercuts and all that kind of shit. And I can see him landing those shots on this Demazirin guy. So it looked like a good fight on paper, man, but I'm going to have to go with FA Jabba, goddamn. Raphael, what you think about this fight?
Basically the same thing you thinking. I've done I've heard of that dude before. And I've seen a little bit of video on him before, and I wasn't really impressed. He's one thing he does have though is he's got respectable power. He can catch you slipping and he can make you take a nap for a minute, man. That being said, FA Jogba is kind of straight up and down, you know, straight forward and back. So I would like to see some movement, some lateral movement on his part. You know what I'm saying? And this is gonna be a puzzle. This is gonna be a puzzle for FA, man. But I still got FA Jogba sleeping this dude.
Okay, what about you, bro?
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a pretty good fight for FA because the dude he move around, he lean in like a leaping hooks and shit. I think he gonna be a pretty good test if he able to land or whatever. But we're gonna see if FA know how to keep his opponent in front of him and know how to keep that jab out there, keep his distance. But I'm riding with FA though. I think FA is gonna be able to learn. I don't think he's been in there with a dude with the power of FA. I got FA by like third round stoppage, something like that.
What about you, L?
Shit, as my sprinkler systems come on, the same way FA Jabba gonna knock the fuck out this boy. I ain't gotta do no research. I am not a novice as I speak this often, but I can see FA Jabba coming in here. All he gotta do is stay on the outside with his long ass arms and knock the dude out easily, bro. It's not gonna be really too easy to fucking solve. This ain't no puzzle. This ain't no fucking Kubrick's whatever
Rubik's
fucking
Cube,
call it.
motherfucker.
Hey, Rubik's Cube. There you go. That's why I got your motherfucking ass on this motherfucker with your ghost
And we
smelling.
know you ain't no novice, motherfucker. You a sub novice with your
Yeah, I'm saying novice. So you got a Rubik's Cube and you ain't gotta line up all the colors or none of that shit. It's gonna be easy fucking work for FA Jabba. I see 1-2, 1-2, 1-2.
Hey, Kid Mid, salute, bro.
Salute, Kid Mid. What's going down, boy?
Salute, fam. Gil Cole.
Kid Mid.
Hey, Robert Davis, welcome. He said he got put on by the matriarch. That's right, Sandra Brown.
Already appreciate that shit. Let me jump in the chat too. Robinson said he got FA. Brand on boxing said he got FA. Abel Torres said he'll take a job on that one. Macadon One said he got FA. Gregory Wise said I saw FA at the Charlo fight. I asked him about this fight. He replied, knockout, goddamn. Yeah. Yeah, Cole, yeah, salute. Kid Mid said FA is stiff as a 2x4, but he do got that power. Yeah, that motherfucker got some heavy hands, man. I'm not sure if he just got explosive power yet, but he definitely got some heavy hands. It don't feel good when he touch you with them ashy motherfuckers either, man. But let's jump back into the next fight. The next fight I wanted to look at was Sergey Lipinets versus John Molina. I thought this fight was a little bit intriguing, you know what I'm saying? Because when I look at John Molina, I see John Molina mainly struggle with boxers. Motherfuckers that can move and groove like a Terrence Crawford or like a Adrian Broner, some fighters with some athleticism. This motherfucker Sergey Lipinets, he just comes straight to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to guess where he at. You know where he at. You can close your eyes and hit that motherfucker because you know exactly where he at. He got his hands up good. He got like a high guard. He gonna come to you. He gonna throw a lot of punches. I think that John Molina might be comfortable with this type of style. And Lipinets is not a big 147 pounder. You know what I'm saying? He really more of a tweener between 140 and 147. You know what I'm saying? So I think he gonna have a little trouble with John Molina. I think John Molina will be able to hit this motherfucker. Now, one thing that do give me cause for pause is John Molina. He is 36 years old, so he ain't no spring chicken. You know what I'm saying? He done been through some wars and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that would give Lipinets the advantage in that area. He got more tread on his tires because he ain't had that much wear and tear as John Molina. But he gonna be right there for John to hit him. And John got that overhand right, that looping right hand. Lipinets got his hands in the high guard. So John Molina, he gonna be able to throw that right hand around the guard and hit him like in the temple area. I think that shot is gonna be there for John, man. So I think this is a very interesting fight. I'm like, man, right now I'm thinking about John for the upset, Molina for the upset, man. That's why I'm leaning toward right now. Because another thing about John Molina, I don't know if y'all said it yet, but Molina, when he fought against goddamn, what's the motherfucker that fought against Chris Algieri? Ruslan Provodnikov. When he fought against Provodnikov, a lot of people thought Provodnikov was going to step to him and beat the shit out of John Molina. But he was actually able to box a little bit in that fight. He was able to get on the outside, work his jab and shit a little bit, hit him with the right hand. You know what I'm saying? So I won't be surprised if John Molina is able to change it up a little bit and he able to hit this motherfucker. I'm going to go ahead and take John Molina for the upset. Fuck it. What you think, Roughhouse?
Man, I think everything you said is true, especially the fact that John Molina is 36 years old, and I'm pretty sure on the downside of his career. I know normally you say the out with the old, in with the new, and sometimes I'm kind of contrary to that, but I'm gonna ride with that this time, bro. This fight is gonna be the battle of attrition. Both of them boys is gonna get there in the phone booth and they're gonna bang away at each other, and it's gonna be whoever wants it the most, man. But I, like you said, I think uh Lipinets, younger, probably fresher fighter. And I think Lipinets has got a little bit more pop on his shot too, man.
You think Lipinets hit harder than John Molina, bro?
Yeah, John Molina don't really hit hard to me.
Man, John Molina can hit you one time and knock your ass in the next week like
Ticket TV, salute, fam.
Salute
I don't
Ticket
know.
TV was going down.
I need to go back and watch some more John Molina, bro, because that's never been something that stood out to me about John Molina, especially against like top tier
fighter. That Mayweather fighter was beating him and shit, and then they came down the stretch and hit that motherfucker in the last round and knocked the shit out of his ass. John Molina can punch, bro. He hit hard. Square business.
Well, I'm still gonna ride with Lipinets on this one, man.
Yeah, I ain't trying to influence your pick. Yep. I'm just saying that John can punch.
He can crack.
Yeah, he can crack. He really can.
You know what I'm saying?
What you think about it?
I think like this, man. Last time, I went down to Temple, Texas, man. I had low tread on my tires and shit, and the motherfucker bust. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker popped on me. I ended up having to stay a motherfucker extra day, and I didn't even change my own goddamn tires. And I ain't old as John Molina, and I ain't got as much tread on my tire, but that motherfucker still pop. So I'm thinking, me personally, that tire gonna pop. I think Lipinets gonna pick and choose what he want to do. I see Lipinets doing whatever the fuck he want to do. And big shout out to my motherfucking nigga Ticket TV. Big shout out to Ticket TV. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the LDBC. We in this bitch working, but that tire gonna pop, bro.
Hey, I ain't surprised, man. Now with the old and with the new, I just know I haven't seen a fight where Lipinets didn't get hit. Every single time I see the motherfucker fight, he get hit, and if he get hit by John Molina, it ain't gonna be good for him. It ain't gonna feel good, goddamn me. Let me look at the chat a little bit.
That's what make me think this a pick 'em fight, though.
Oh, I ain't asked you word. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
That's what makes me think it's a pick 'em fight because Molina can move. He can move around the ring. He got a jab and he can crack if he can find his distance. And Lipinets don't let you get no distance. He likes to work off the inside, leaping hooks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He don't even got no jab to work to get in. So he take punches to get in. So I was leaning towards Molina, but I feel like Molina is old and he get hit a lot. So I'm going to pick Lipinets for the stoppage.
I ain't mad at y'all, man. I'm going to be the lone wolf, and I'm going to go ahead and ride with the old grizzled veteran. I'm going to take John Molina for the upset. And y'all remember, I took Lipinets when he fought against Lamont Peterson, and I was right on that. So let's see if I'm right against John Molina. You know what I'm saying? Let me look in the chat a little bit. Macadon 1 said he got Lipinets. Ron Finkley definitely Lipinets. Aaron R said, how come y'all didn't do the James versus DeMarco fight, bro? We try to do as many as we can, you know what I'm saying? But we can't do every single one of them. We had to take a break between the UK and the USA card, you know what I'm saying? Ticket TV say, listening as usual. Homie, appreciate that, bro. Goddamn, let me scroll down. Ticket TV, hold on. Junior True said, Lipinets will overwhelm Molina. He is too busy. Lipinets by stoppage, okay? Yeah, he definitely do, but he right there in front of John, man. I think John can hit this dude, Junior the Truth. I think he can hit that motherfucker. Gregory White, hashtag LDBC, absolutely. I am Will. What's up, bro? Say salute to the corner, goddamn me. Ticket TV, salute. Two Robinson said both got ugly style. Yeah, they do got ugly style, man. They right there in front of you. Junior the Truth said Lipinets just retired. One of my favorites. I can't pick against him. Yeah, you can. When Peterson fought against Earl Spence, I think Earl is the one that really put his foot on the banana peel, and the other one was in the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? In the grave. I think Earl Spence was the one that put him in that position. Like he put that doubt in his mind. He knocked civility into his mind. You know what I'm saying? He made him a civilian. So when he went against Lipinets, he was already ready to go. When I was looking at him at the press conferences at the weigh-in, he already looked like he was civilized. You know what I'm saying? So I think that win might be kind of overrated because Peterson was ready to go. Primetime Fight Film said, I don't like eating crow. I don't need a fan. Don Dada said, Omar versus Ugas, best fight of the week. Yeah, we're going to do that one next. Aaron Narr said, he got me. All right. Rod X the Champ said, I got John too, goddamn. Before Voltron. That's all I needed. Me and Rod X the Champ, goddamn. We don't need nobody else.
Hey, I am Ill Will, salute, fam. Aaron R, salute. Chris Brown in the building, salute, fam.
Ronald Fink said, that's a fact, Jack. He busted Lamont Peterson up. He did. I picked that motherfucker Lipinets. Napoleon Armstrong said, yeah, Trey Molina overdue for one. He due for one, huh, man? See, we disagreed last time. We done locked up, goddamn, this time, though. Ava Torres said, Molina always down for a scrap, goddamn me. Lippin, yes, his hard, too. I'm going to leave that one in there. I don't see Lippin, yes, as a hard puncher, though. I see him as a volume puncher. You know what I'm saying? He chopped that tree down. He landed a lot of shots on you, and then over time, it'll break you down. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see him just hitting you with one punch and then knocking you in the next week or nothing like that. Chris Brown, salute to Marlo's Corner. Appreciate this shit, man. Salute to the chat. Sue Robinson said Lamont gave Lippin yes some work. Lippin yes weathered the storm. He did weather the storm, man, but he was a younger, fresher fighter. But he had a fighter that had to pretty much stand in front of him. I think so anyway, because I don't see Peterson being a graceful boxer. I never have. So I thought he always fought better on the inside. And I thought that he was a good matchup for Lippin, yes, at this stage of his career. But I know John Molina, he can step out the pocket a little bit, you know what I'm saying, like he did against Ruslan Bravonikov. So I think, and plus I think John Molina hit harder than Peterson with one punch. I think I give John Molina the edge in that. So I would not be surprised, man, if he hit that motherfucker in the temple and he go down to a knee. Ronald Finkley, salute. Ronald Finkley said, I picked Lamont and A. Crow. I know, because I served it to you. All right, we'll go to the next fight, man. We got what's Ugas' first name? I don't even know his first name. Ugas versus Omar Figueroa.
Yordenis.
What's his name?
Yordenis
Ugas. When I first looked at this fight, man, like when we was looking at Ugas versus Sean Porter, I don't remember what fight I saw of Ugas, but he had a guy that was getting on the inside and going to his body. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a sustained body attack. That shit was vicious. It was brutal. He was trying to beat the hell out of Ugas.
Huh? Was it Delorme?
Delorme, nah. Yeah, it might have been Delorme.
I remember Delorme putting some work into his body in that fight.
Yeah, Delorme put some great work in on Ugas, man. And that shit made me think, does Ugas have dog in it? And Sean Porter, when he fought against Sean Porter didn't bring that dog fight to him. He tried to box him on the outside and move and groove on him. You know what I'm saying? So I was curious to see what would have happened if Sean Porter would have came with his physical, aggressive style that he normally do. I think he would have beat Ugas a lot easier. I know this motherfucker Omar Figueroa, man, he gonna get on the inside. He gonna go to the body. He gonna throw a lot of hard shots. My first mind was to say pick Ugas, because Ugas, you know, take skills. Skills pay the bills. And if you look at how they fight, you gotta favor, you know, Ugas with his skills. But just looking at the way that he looked against that boy, what's his name, Roughhouse?
Thomas Delorme.
The way he looked against Thomas Delorme, that worries me against Figueroa, man. That makes me want to take Figueroa. I think he's going to get on the inside. He's going to rip shots in the body. He's going to be too physical for Ugas. And I think he's going to beat Ugas in a dog-type fight. I'm taking Omar Figueroa. Who you got? We start with bro. Who you got?
Man, I got Figueroa. I see Ugas. If Ugas try to walk down on him and come to him, I see Figueroa putting him down, man, and getting him up out of there, you know, stoppage. But if Ugas try to box and try to stay up out of there, I see him lasting 10 rounds or so. But I think Figueroa the tougher, stronger, and more skilled fighter out of both of them.
All right, what about you, Rafael?
Man, this to me is the kind of the pick'em fight right here, because you got the boxer versus the, I guess you could say, the brawler. You know what I'm saying? In Omar Figueroa, and Omar Figueroa was one of those dudes that got in there with Molina and gave Molina some good work too. If Omar Figueroa is able to cut that ring off on Ugas, it's gonna be a long night for Ugas. But if Ugas is able to box circles around him and keep him at range, he's got a nice jab on him. He's got a nice body attack, but it's not hard. He doesn't really have pop on his shots, man. He would be a world-class pillow fighter to me, because he's an excellent counter puncher. You know what I'm saying? Especially the counter shots to the body. But I don't think he's got enough to gain Omar's respect. And I think Omar's going to take that, eat it, and walk right through it. And he's going to get that boy up against the ropes or in the corners or whatever the case may be, man. And he's going to work that boy's body to death, man. I got Omar Figueroa in this.
All right. What about you, El?
I got one motherfucking question. When last time Figueroa fought?
We called this fight not that long ago. It was like few months ago.
Yeah, probably about 3, 4, 5 months ago.
About 3-4 months ago, something like that.
Man,
He don't fight a lot, but he has had a fight fairly recently.
man, he don't fucking fight a lot. You know what I'm saying? I see fucking Yugas beating Figueroa. I see him taking the shit that he got from Sean Porter, seeing the way he was passive, aggressive, even though he was getting in and getting his shots, he could have did a little bit more to beat fucking Sean Porter. I thought he beat Sean Porter that fight, and I think that he can beat fucking Figueroa, bro. I don't see Figueroa beating Yugas, and I'll put that on the bank. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to bet that Yugas beat fucking Figueroa, bro. It's gonna be easy work too. I see him beat Figueroa by unanimous decision.
Hey, wait a minute. Y'all don't get alarmed by this motherfucker. Y'all don't forget he's a sub-novice ass boxing fan. And he eat more crow than any goddamn body in the history of Marlo'S corner. So don't even worry about that shit. Just get ready to serve that motherfucker. Bring your gloves, bring your hairnet, bring your apron. We gonna serve this motherfucker all the crow he can eat. He gonna look like that Joey Chestnut up there eating all the goddamn crow.
Hey, PK, we gonna salute. Wow, salute, fam.
PK, what it do? Woo pig suit, man. Hey.
Got 2 haters just be following us around this motherfucker, man. We don't bother you suckers, man. Go find you some business, man. And get the fuck out my gym.
You heard him in my Leonard Ellaby voice.
Hey, man. I was gonna say, man, out of everything that L just said, the one thing I strongly disagree with is that it's gonna be easy. It ain't never an easy fight when you in there with Omar Figueroa. Because that boy is coming, and he is coming for your ribs and your solar plex and everything in that vicinity, man. And not only that, man, but he's got hard hooks and power shots, man, to the head as well. Now, Ugas got his hands full in this one. He's gonna have to keep that range. He's gonna have to keep that distance. He's gonna have to get in, get out, lightning quick, and he's gonna have to navigate every inch of that ring.
And I say once again, when is the last time you seen Figueroa fight? Who he fought last?
He fought John Molina in February.
John Molina?
Shout out to my man one time, Lawrence Williams. Now, what else you want to know? Thought so. So let me jump back in the chat.
Hey, we want to know, do you want your crow barbecue or motherfucking grilled, man?
On a goddamn fried with seasoning fries.
Or you want it in the oven, man?
All right, let me jump in the chat. 2 Robinson said he got Ugas. Winston Lee said he got Omar Figueroa. Kid Bid said I got Ugas. Ugas whooped the shit out of Porter that last fight. He didn't bring that dog fight to him though, bro. 2 Robinson said, but I like Figueroa aggressiveness. It should be a good action-packed fight. Ronald Fink said Ugas did great against Porter. I got Ugas. Gregory Wise said he got Figueroa. Abel Torres said I like Figueroa, but Ugas has a lot of forward pressure. I'm going to pick Ugas, but wouldn't be surprised if Figueroa pull it off. I think Figueroa is the favorite in this fight too, because I think Ugas, he got back in the mix by beating a few prospects. You know.
Wait a minute, Trey. It sounds like a lot of motherfuckers out there, a lot of ghost smelling motherfuckers, same as me, is feeling the same goddamn way. God damn it.
It's all good. We're gonna talk that shit, man. And I extend that shit talking to them too. You know what I'm saying?
And we might have to put up some money on Omar Figueroa, man. They say he 5-1.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? The same way Trey said he gonna extend that shit talking, we also extend that crow.
You goddamn right. Let me look back at the chat.
Come on.
Hey, we serve it and we eat it, goddamn.
Real talk.
Yeah, for real. PK, what's up, man? Salute. What's going down? Rod as the champ said, I got Ugas by a hair in a close fight. Hey, I guess they do bring out the possibility of a draw. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a draw type fight too. Gregory Wise said Ugas' forward pressure will play into Figueroa's hands. Ronald Fink said Ugas does take breaks in rounds. Yeah, Gregory Wise said Omar don't take no breaks. 2 Robinson said, I don't like how Ugas comfortable with just boxing though. Primetime fight film said Ugas with the dub. Lawrence Williams, Figueroa fought Molina in February in a close fight. 2 Robinson has said it ain't gonna be easy. You goddamn right. Wawa said Saturday undercard is stacked. Yeah, it's going down, man. They got a lot of action packed fights and shit. You know what I'm saying? Junior the Truth said skills pay the bills. You taking Ugas? He said Ugas by split decision. Skills pay the bill. That's my first thought, man. But that Thomas Delorme fight, man, that shit scared the shit out of me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But let's go to The last fight. This is the last fight. Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao, man. I ain't even got to break them down. You know what I'm saying? You got this 40-year-old going against this 30-year-old and shit. And, you know, my power pellet versus your power pellet. Goddamn me. Tell them real quick, Marlo.
I think my power pellet is going to be better than any power pellets on the market.
Yeah. But the more I think about this fight, man, I'm starting to think that Keith Thurman gonna go out there and batter Manny Pacquiao, man. I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy as a motherfucker for saying that, but the more that I just look at this fight, man, and I think about it, I think Manny Pacquiao do for it. He done been knocked out and shit, but I can't think of nobody that just went out there and beat the hell out of Pacquiao. Pacquiao fighting a young guy, man, a young undefeated guy, an athletic fighter. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman, when he on top of his game, I give him like a solid 90. He's like an A- level fighter. And if he an A- level fighter at this stage of his career, he should be able to beat Manny Pacquiao. Now, when I'm looking at Thurman, I'm comparing him to Adrian Broner. I'm comparing him to Jeff Horn. You know what I'm saying? And a few of these recent fighters that Pacquiao done fought, I think Keith Thurman matches up very well against those fighters. I think Keith Thurman is a better fighter than Adrian Broner. I respect Adrian Broner more. He the can man. Goddamn, I'm going down with the ship. I like Adrian Broner over Omar Figueroa. I'm riding with him. But I think Keith Thurman is a better fighter than Adrian Broner, and I definitely think he's a better fighter than Jeff Horn. You know what I'm saying? Keith Horn was Jeff Horn. Yeah, Jeff Horn gave Pacquiao a tough fight, man, and I think Keith is a better fighter. I think he's a different type of puzzle. He ain't right there in front of you. He gonna try to use his footwork and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how Pacquiao gonna react if he take one of them looping right hands or something from runtime bitch ass. So I'm gonna have to go with the younger, out with the old, in with the new. I'm gonna take Keith Runtime Thurman. Goddamn, who you got, bro?
Well, I got I think I'm gonna change my pick, man. I think I got Pacquiao coming in, knocking Thurman ass out, getting all he can handle, or getting knocked out. I feel like Pacquiao gonna come in here and just put it out there all on the line. And I win or lose, I'm just gonna respect him on that level. You know what I'm saying? But fuck Pacquiao.
Okay, what about you, El?
Man, look, it's real simple, bro. Pacquiao gonna beat him unanimous decision. It's gonna be on points. It might be a split decision. Let me take that back. It's gonna be a split decision. Pacquiao gonna beat him on points, but Pacquiao gonna outwork him, bro. Pacquiao is good for throwing a lot of punches. Keith Thurman is good for taking breaks, bro. When you look at all the fights that Keith Thurman done took in his last couple of fights, bro, he done took breaks in these fights, bro. He done took breaks in the fucking Porter fight. He took breaks in the motherfucking Garcia fight. He gonna take breaks in the fucking Pacquiao fight, and that's what Pacquiao gonna take advantage. Pacquiao gonna throw more punches and gonna end up landing more punches, and that's how he gonna win. Pacquiao.
Okay, what about you, El? I mean, Rough House, my bad.
Man, I was hoping El was gonna pick Thurman. Fuck. Shit. For the reasons that El just said, man. I think Pacquiao gonna take it, man. The busier fighter. I think Pacquiao's power is still pretty solid, and we saw why he took a break against the Riverside Rocky because of that nice that left hook they caught him, man. And I think Pacquiao was probably gonna be able to do the same thing. I'm just not impressed with Keith Thurman anymore like I was before he took his hiatus. And I know that was his first fight back, but I just did not like what I saw against the Riverside Rocky, man. So I know people are gonna be like, well, that was his first fight back. He got a chance to change and rectify some stuff that he ain't gonna be able to rectify that chin. You know what I'm saying? And Manny is gonna get a few of those nice shots in against him. I got Manny Pacquiao, and I think Keith Thurman gonna be the next victim for one of those vinegar commercials over there in the Philippines.
Wait a minute. So what you saying is you locking up with me?
Yeah, man. All
right, that's all I want to know. Goddamn it.
Hey, let the record show I'm nervous as fuck now. But
Yeah.
but yeah,
Just
FOG.
looking
yeah,
at the styles, though, man, styles make fights, and I
yeah.
don't really see Pacquiao as being a prolific body puncher. I see most of his punches going towards the head. I know last time I saw Keith Thurman fight a southpaw, I think it was Luis Collazo, and Luis Collazo was able to come underneath that right hand with a looping left hand to the liver area on Keith Thurman and hurt him. I don't know if Pacquiao will be landing that same punch. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So stylistically, I don't know if Pacquiao got the type of style to go out there and beat Keith Thurman. And then you say you don't like how he looked against Riverside Rocky, but he showed a vast improvement to his jab in that fight. If you go back and look at Keith Thurman's previous fights, he don't use no jab. He didn't work off a jab. I had somebody tell me one time that he used a jab against Diego Chavez. So out of all of those fights that this motherfucker had, you got to go to one fight against Diego Chavez and find a jab. But when I saw him against Riverside Rocky, he was using that jab all night long, moving, working the jab, working the jab, working the jab. And I never saw that from him in his career. So I saw an improvement in that regard in that fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Did everybody get that tape?
FOG Boxing Talk. Salute, fam. Yep. Signs of the
Yep.
time. Salute. Bolo. Miser. What's good with it? Mello. Salute.
What's going down? Let me scroll up and see some of the picks.
Neutral National. Salute, fam. Muhammad is the one.
Napoleon said he got 9th round knockout by Pac-Man. Brooklyn Child said I got Thurman knocking out Pac-Man. Kid Me said Keith Thurman by 8th round knockout. 2 Robinson said I think Pacquiao wins this motherfucker. Chris Brown talking about no draw is oogies for the money. 2 Robinson said that movement gonna bother Manny. I think it is too. Omega Red said just 2 dope boys in a boxing match. Goddamn, what's going down with you, bro? D-Bid OG said I got Keith one time, run time, Thurman. Rod X the Champ said I got Thurman by unanimous decision. 30-year-olds usually beat 40-year-olds in the history of the fight game. Absolutely. Chris Brown said Thurman runs most of the fights, but he wins. Run time, Thurman, run time. Ronald Fink said this is an easy pick. Packed by check engine light blowing up and car explodes in a ditch. Back to Tibet. Keith goes, goddamn. Julie the Truth said I like Sean Porter to whoop both them motherfuckers, man. Yeah, I think he probably can too, but hey, that motherfucker Thurman showed some good. He showed some good shit in the championship rounds against Porter because I thought they was tied up 5-5, and I gave the last 2 rounds to Keith Thurman, so I got to give him that props. You know what I'm saying?
At least we know that if Pacquiao whoop Thurman ass, we know we're gonna get a Pacquiao Spence fight. You know what I'm saying? But if Thurman beat Pacquiao, that nigga finna run back to whistle blowing and drum playing, man.
Yeah, I don't think Pacquiao gonna fight no Spence either, to be honest with you. FOG Boxing Talk, salute to the panel. Winston Lee said he got Thurman. Signs of the times. All I leave a life for crime, goddamn me. He got Keith Thurman. PK Box said I dropped my video today for the evidence. Samson by stop. Who the fuck is Samson? Are you talking about the motherfucker Keith Thurman with the long hair? I'll be saying that shit too. If he cut that ponytail, he gonna lose all his power. FOG Boxing Talk said Thurman going to be one time for one night. You think he'll be one time for one night? I don't know how the 40-year-old going to react if he catch one of the bombs from Thurman. You know what I'm saying? He might knock the fight right out his ass. Gregory Wise said, don't forget, Manny will be on his power pellets by the decision. Yeah, absolutely. Goddamn. Give me the bottle. The one that mix.
The one they
Ronald
mix.
Fink said, Pac-Man by Boxing Clinic out points Keith. All right. Napoleon Armstrong said, once Keith feel that gorilla, run time, goddamn. He gonna come in run time. Prime time fight film said Keith one time Thurman. You gonna get said right, huh? That's run time. Mello said Thurman doesn't know how to clinch. I don't know. I saw him clinching against Sean Porter, so I don't know if I can agree with that, man, when they was on the inside. I saw him clinch Sean Porter. Chris Brown said Keith is also good for running, so Thurman by a quarter mile. He gonna lap that motherfucker. Lawrence Williams said Pac better be cautious in exchanges with Keith. That's square business. FOG Boxing Talk said we make some good point. Appreciate you pulling up. Ava Torres said I like Thurman, but if Pac gets in the groove, it could be a bad night for runtime. Goddamn. Gregory Wise said runtime will not have a fun time. I think he gonna beat that motherfucker though. OG. Napoleon Armstrong said knock him out in front of his wife, Pac, man. Damn, Neutral Natural, what's up, man? That's my man Gaines PP. Salute. Said Thurman by 5th round TKO or Thurman on this unanimous decision. Pacquiao ain't cutting off the ring. You don't think he cut the ring off on runtime, huh? Doing the truth said Keith Thurman resume is limited. That scares me. Is resume limited? He beat your motherfucker Sean Porter. Goddamn me.
Eddie Garcia's ass.
Oh.
Aha. Chris Brown said Runtime has been running his last 4 fights, so get your track shoes ready. Neutral Natural said Thurman ain't no AB for Pacquiao. Yeah, he tough. He tougher than AB. Stu Robinson said Pacquiao don't go to the body. I don't see him going to the body like that either. I think a fighter to be Runtime, I think it'd be best if he go to the body, like a Earl Spence or something. You know what I'm saying? Junior the Truth said, man, he old and he looks it. That scares me. It should scare you. Right, that's the chance. So I think Lopez beat the rust off Thurman. I think Thurman will be sharp in this fight. That's what conventional wisdom suggests. You know what I'm saying? Junior the Truth said, I'm saving my pick until the morning. I ain't mad at you. Muhammad is the one. Salute. Say salute to Marlo's Corner Trade that's showing love and passing through. Goddamn, we appreciate you stopping by.
Salute, fam.
Napoleon Armstrong said, Key be backing straight up too. Yeah, he do back straight up, man. A lot of fighters do that shit. Even Floyd used to back straight up sometimes. Gregory White said, "Oh, shaky ass Pacquiao doing extensive body work." Chris Brown subscribed to Marlo's Corner. Definitely appreciate that. Ronald Finger said, "Well, we know when Pac starts to head hunt, Keith gets on that bicycle trail. Goddamn, he gonna get on that mongoose." Kid Mitty said, "I don't see Pac-Man beating Thurman. Don't be surprised if Thurman retires at." That's what I'm looking for, bro. I ain't never seen Pacquiao get battered, and I won't be surprised if he go out there and get hit with a motherfucking 2x4 upside the goddamn head.
Hey, don't be surprised if Thurman come about that fight looking like Shonuff afterward.
Hey, but you know what, man? We all shit on Thurman, but he done been in some tough fights. Like, we shit on Thurman, but he done been in tough fights. Like, look when he was fighting against Robert Guerrero and he had that big-ass hematoma on the side of his head. A lot of fighters might quit in that situation. That motherfucker stayed tough and finished the fight. You know what I'm saying? He won the fight. The motherfucker had a tough fight against Sean Porter. He was able to dig down deep and pull out the championship rounds. So he has shown some championship pedigree in the past. It's just that he done squandered a lot of that credibility by ducking Errol Spence, seemingly. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is,
I said he got, man. What you say here?
my thing is, bro, I don't discredit nothing that Thurman did, but my thing is, bro, I just think the way this shit is set up, bro. Fucking Pacquiao don't fight nobody unless he think he can win. He think he can beat fucking Thurman. He didn't fucking fight fucking Crawford. He didn't fight Spence. He didn't fight none of the other fucking welterweights. He didn't even fight fucking Porter. He fought fucking Thurman. He think he can beat him, bro.
He also fight Jeff Horn and lost to that motherfucker. He fought Bradley, Timothy Bradley. I know a lot of people think he beat Bradley. I thought Bradley beat him by 1 point. Goddamn, when I watched the fight, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker ain't indestructible. He ain't unbeatable. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see. I feel good about my Neutral Nat said Pacquiao is washed just like Jones right now after the second horrible fight. Chris Brown said Pac don't want no parts of Spence. Absolutely. Absolutely not, I should say. Rough, I say we ride with Pac-Man, Lippin, yes, and Plenty of Fimo. You can go ahead and book it. And that's for El Fenici with his ghost smelling ass. Sandra Brown said she got Pac-Man. Goddamn, what you know about Sandra Brown? You better ride with your boy Trey X and tell you run.
88.
Neutral Nat said Pac-Man only. Neutral Nat said Pac-Man only is going to fight Spence because he paying off debt to the government in his home country. I don't see him fighting on Spence. I see him fighting the winner out of them Garcia boys, Danny Garcia and Mikey Garcia, if they fight. I see it something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Rough out say let's go. Napoleon Armstrong said by the time Keith wind up one of those hot hooks, Pac gonna hit 30 times. Goddamn, maybe the young Pacquiao, the old Pacquiao. I don't know about the 40-year-old Pacquiao though, man. No, 40-year motherfucker gonna turn into the Pacquiao that fought against Cotto or something.
Let me ask you this question. Hey, Trey.
40-year-old Pacquiao gonna hit him 15.
Hey, Trey, let me ask you this question. Is it vital testing?
Yeah.
No.
God damn it, give me the goddamn powder pellets.
See, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You act like that motherfucker Runtime can't take a power pellet. Nigga, we got power pellets too. Nigga. Yeah, like you the only person that knows something about a power pellet. Nigga, you ain't seen power pellets until you go to Florida.
They ain't getting it from Boo Boo though.
Yeah. Square minute, and you don't know nothing about no goddamn power pellet, boy. You better come to Florida and learn something about them power pellet. Let me jump back in the chat. Ronald Finger said, "Oh, we forgot Figueroa versus 6-0, all good. Nah, we ain't forget about it, bro. Shit, I'm taking Figueroa. Right, there's a chance. I think Thurman is a slight betting underdog. He opened as the favorite, and then everybody jumped on Pacquiao because they were getting decent money. I think it was close to a pick 'em, and now the odds have shifted in Manny's favor, and now you're getting value for betting on time. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it is. Rough house all on. That's it. Thurman did beat Carlos Quintana, who also defeated the very Doug Paul Williams back in the day, and none of the welterweights wanted smoke with him. Goddamn, 2 Robinson said, I Lucas beating Figueroa to finish my picks along with rough fast boxing TV picks. Don't lock in with him, bro. Lock in with your boys. I'm trying to tell you. 88 Sports House said Thurman is a hoe. Goddamn me. I can't argue with it, man. But after that, he gonna be in the ring and he gonna play that flute. That motherfucker said he be playing war music on his flute, man. Y'all got that motherfucker fucked up. Those are goddamn me Tibetan. Those are Tibetan war songs he playing on that flute, man. Y'all ain't cultured enough, man. Y'all need to learn about the world so y'all will know that war music when y'all hear it, man.
Trey X over there.
What you say, bro?
I said, you said hoes can fight too?
Yeah, man, they can. Well, I made the post also said Mello. Oh, you talking Mello? Okay, Mello laughing. Sue Robinson said you still got to fight. Yeah, you can't win on paper. Rod is the champ. And I'm telling you, Thurman versus Manny is double cherry pick. What you mean? They cherry picked each other? Neutral Natural said Ugas is going to get robbed against Figueroa. I can see that, bro. I really can. 88 Sports House said, what's up to MARLO'S Corner? Ronald Fink said, we're about to see some fights Saturday. The boxing gods have blessed us. Absolutely. Salute to 88 Sports Talk. Chris Brown said he got robbed against Horn, in my opinion. Yeah, a lot of people felt like he won against Horn. I thought Horn could have pulled it out, though, man. I thought Horn had him up against the ropes. He was splitting the guard with the uppercuts and shit. He was getting physical with Manny. And Manny had that big 9th round and was knocking them all around the ring and shit. But I thought Horn could have pulled that fight off. What'd you say, bro?
No, I'm over here laughing at Napoleon Armstrong comment.
Okay, Junior the Truth said, y'all niggas crazy, goddamn. We appreciate you coming through, fam. Neutral Natural said, Ugas on the West Coast and he's a black Cuban. All right, Ava Torres said, I think Pac's legs were slowing down against Broner, so we'll see if his footwork slows down. Yeah, we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Big Money said, fuck it, I'm dropping 500 on Thurman. Yeah, you getting value for Thurman right now. They sucked all the value out the Pacquiao pick, and that raises the value on the Thurman pick. So if you want to pick Thurman, this is the perfect time to go pick him and bet your money. Junior, hold on, World Med Ronald Fink said, no power pellets for the Crow King. Caw. Junior the Truth said the ghost put a speed knot on that nigga's head. You talking about run time when he had that hematoma? Napoleon Armstrong said, I just can't take a Thurman post-fight victory speech. Goddamn. Y'all don't forget what Shamzilla said, and we posted the commercial on our channel, on the community part, like on the poster. And that's the video that Shamzilla said Manny Pacquiao was knocking out black people in vinegar commercials. You know what I'm saying? Like when I looked at the shit on the title, it said that like they were trying to make it seem like he was knocking out Mayweather. But that video was made in 2011, and he didn't fight Mayweather to 2015, so I can't give him them props. Yeah, some people said it could have been Timothy Bradley, but he fought Timothy Bradley in 2013, and that video was made in 2011, and they don't have an ongoing internet beef like Mayweather and Pacquiao. And the brother was the only black person in the whole fucking commercial. And that's the one that Pacquiao knocked out. So that shit just didn't look good to me, man. So I didn't like that shit.
And they had Freddie Roach looking like Colonel Sanders and shit from KFC Chicken.
Looking like a plantation owner in this motherfucker.
Plantation owner like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Let me jump back in the chat. Ronald Fisher said, yeah, you right. Pac going to zoom in on Keith's fucked up defense. Yeah, he ain't got the best defense. He uses legs for defense for the most part. Rod S. the champ said, hell yeah, Trey, they cherry picked each other, goddamn. I see what you mean. Neutral Natural said, what site can you bet boxing? Go to bovada.lv, man. That's the one that I like to go to when I want to drop a few shekels on a little something. And I ain't never known nobody that they did not pay their money. My partner, salute to my partner, Mike Leal. That motherfucker won second place in the poker tournament on there. And they paid that motherfucker, I think, 38 grand. And they sent his money. You know what I'm saying? So I that's the most trusted website that I know when it comes to betting.
Lil 95 in the building. Salute, fam.
Yeah, what's going down, bro? Prime Time said, speaking of Horn, remember when Bud Crawford bodied that motherfucker? He did. He did. A motherfucking Horn wasn't nobody special, though. Smooth Teddy B said, yeah, I got Thurman by stoppage at 5-1, goddamn. Ronald Fink said, Bovada cool. Yeah, Bovada player. Abel Torres said, what's next for the winner of Pac-Man versus Thurman in y'all opinion? I think if Mikey Garcia and Danny Garcia, if they fight each other, that's what I'm looking for the next fight to be. I don't see them fighting the winner out of Porter and Spence. I just do not see that shit. If y'all, do one of y'all think they'll fight Porter or Spence?
No.
I'm hoping for, man. I'm hoping. And like I said, I got more faith in Pacquiao doing it than I do Thurman. That's why I'm going for Pacquiao.
Yeah, I think no matter who wins, they're gonna fight the winner of the Garcias.
Man, Pacquiao know where the money at, man. If he
get
that world title and Spence get his world title, I believe he'll do it. You know what I'm saying?
And I agree with fucking Marlo, bro. I think if Pacquiao win the title, then he easily gonna because he like the money. It's all about the money, and like fucking Spence said, I'm the money man. He's the businessman right now, so he feel like he the money man. But at the same time, I think if Thurman get that motherfucker, you can see him running like Run Time do.
Talking cash shit.
Okay, Napoleon Armstrong said he gonna talk cash shit, then turn around and duck all smoke. Yeah.
Right.
Kid me said mosquitoes hitting like heavyweights on my back porch. I'm going in the crib. Take your go smelling ass in the half, boy, before you get that West Nile out there. Two Robinson said Pacquiao don't got no defense either. Yeah, he ain't got the best defense. He tried to move his head a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Really with Pacquiao throughout his career, his offense has been his defense. Because he put so much offense on you that you be so preoccupied with his shit that you don't get a chance to set up your own shit. So before you can do anything against Pacquiao, you got to neutralize him a little bit first and then set your shit up. If you let that motherfucker work, he gonna keep you occupied. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, don't interrupt the great Trey X when I give him my analysis. No,
God, fuck you, Trey. Fuck you with your post smelling ass. Just the way you got interrupted is the same way the fucking Keith Thurman gonna get interrupted the whole night, bro. It's gonna be a flurry of punches against him, and he's not gonna have no chance to put up his defense. Manny gonna fucking look good to the judges because he gonna be applying all the pressure, and that's how he gonna win.
Okay, that's fair enough. Kid Mid say he can't even hit the blunt out there, man. Going to hell. Two Robinson said, who Tregs? Boxing online gambling website. That would be www.bovada, BOVADA.LV. If you type in .com and all that shit, it ain't gonna work. So bovada.lv. They trustworthy. 88 Sports House said, imagine if Thurman win post-fight going to be disgusting behavior. So Keith are you trying to unify with Spence? Is it 2025? Well, that's when I'll be ready, goddamn me. Lil 95 said Thurman will fight Porter before Spence. He'll fight Porter. Yeah, he was already talking about he wanted to run it back with Porter anyway. So definitely, I agree with you on that. Sue Robinson said, I don't see Pacquiao fighting no Spence. Hell no, because Spence already called him out. And that motherfucker was looking like, I don't know about that one, boy. Melo said his offense is his defense, absolutely, if you talking about Pacquiao. Neutral Natural said, unpopular opinion, Errol Spence wins versus Sean Porter 115 to 113. Unpopular opinion. Nah, bro, I think that's very reasonable. That motherfucker, I say it all the time. I'm going to say it again. Sean Porter was 276-14 as an amateur, man. He's for real. When it comes to these modern group of fighters and shit, he got the most amateur experience besides like a Lomachenko or maybe a Rigondeaux or something like that. But I know that motherfucker got a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying? So you can't count him out, man. I think it'll be a little tougher than what we think. I won't be surprised if it's 115, 113. I will be a little bit, but I'm thinking more like 116 to 112.
Fuck that. I see fucking Earl Spence stopping fucking Sean Porter, bro. It ain't gonna be as close as people think. You can throw amateur, you can throw the grass cutting background, you can grab the nigga who roofed for my house, the motherfucker who did the alarm system, all the motherfuckers, the water sprinkler people, and at the end of the day, it's gonna go down to body shots and motherfuckers who really want to fight inside the pocket. And I don't think Sean Porter want that to work.
Well, Sean Porter is a shorter guy, so Earl Spence gonna have to go down to his level to hit him with the body punches. And plus, Sean Porter got options, man. He don't have to stand right there in front of you. He can get on his bicycle and move around to survive. You know what I'm saying? And
let me ask you this though. Let me
I
ask
done
you
told you
this.
about interrupting the great Trey X, bro. How many
Okay,
times
but
I got to tell
the
you?
great X, ask me this. Answer me this with your go smelling ass. Do fucking Earl Spence hit you in the shoulders? Do he hit you in the fucking neck? Do he hit you everywhere? He hit you everywhere, bro. He don't just aim for the motherfucking midsection, bro. Earl Spence gonna hit that boy everywhere, but the motherfucking kitchen sink, bro.
Well, we talking about stopping the motherfucking. The only time I done ever heard of Sean Porter getting stopped when he fought in the Pan American Games. And let's not forget that Sean Porter fought at 165 as an amateur. He didn't fight at 152 at welterweight. He fought at 165. So I don't think it's gonna be quite that easy to stop Sean Porter. The only time I saw him off his feet as a pro was when he was drained down to 145 against Adrian Broner. At welterweight, he's a strong motherfucker, and I don't expect to see him get stopped. I think this will go the distance. If Errol Spence was able to go the distance against Mikey Garcia, there's nothing that makes me think he wouldn't go the distance against Sean Porter. What you think, bro?
Man, I talking about Sean Porter Earl Spence fight.
Yeah.
Shit, you know I got Spence all the way. I got them both coming towards each other and making it a good fight. If Porter box, I see him getting his ass whooped even worse.
Okay, Lawrence Williams said if Pac-Man wins, he fighting Khan. I forgot about that shit. I forgot about Khan, man. If Keith wins, he ain't fighting until next year, I guess. This time versus Spence Porter winner. So he ain't fighting until next July or something. Ava Torres said Spence going to have to hold the guy hostage to tell him to sign the goddamn contract. Square business, man. That shit got me thinking about Bob Arum, man. Because everybody be thinking, man, Bob Arum getting old. That motherfucker gonna be getting ready to move out the way soon. Hey, y'all don't never count on Bob Arum to go nowhere. Me and Legendary Topcast were talking about this shit. That motherfucker Bob Arum ain't gonna never die. He gonna be a pile of dust, goddamn me. Still goddamn promoting fights with a pen, waiting for nigga to sign their life over. And that motherfucker Bob Arum, he gonna live forever because he live off all them souls that he collect through them contract signings. You know what I'm saying? So don't be looking for Bob Arum to go nowhere. To here to stay. Jump back in the chat. Ava Torres said Spence gonna have to hold the guy hostage to tell him to sign the guy. I read that shit. I'm tripping. I see y'all laughing and shit. Yeah, no interruptions. Lil 95 said these niggas crazy. Napoleon Armstrong said keep gonna try to snatch up the calm. Fight from Pac, man. Goddamn. No, yeah, I don't want to hear that shit, man.
Hey,
PK said, I hope Pac doesn't retire if he beats Thurman. What
yeah, I was gonna say, man, right now, Amir Khan's camp done already put it out that he's supposed to be fighting Manny Pacquiao over in Dubai. And Manny Pacquiao, his whole team, like, what? Nigga, what you talking about? We don't know nothing about that. So I think they already trying to promote, you know what I'm saying, that fight in the event that well, hell, win or lose, they trying to promote that Pacquiao fight over in Dubai already.
All right. Let me jump back in the chat. I'm trying to catch up, man, so we can go and get up out of here. Because, you know, we got to call these fights tomorrow and shit. Prime Time said, Spence Jr. deserves to get a big fight. Yeah, I want to see him in one. Lawrence Williams said if Spence win, he probably make his IBF mandatory defense at the top of the year, then unify with the Pat Keith Summer winner, Summer Fall 2020, his educated guess. Sue Robinson said that's going to be a dog fight. Yeah, I think it's going to be a closer fight than what we anticipated. Benedict Emmanuel was going down. Salute. Neutral Natural said if Keith Thurman is able to make Pacquiao respect his power early, it's going to be an easy 116 to 112 win. And you know what? That's what I had got from him saying that he had bet on the fight. He said that he took himself by knockout in the first round, the second round, and the lucky seventh round. And to me, he pretty much saying that he going to go out there and try to put something on Pacquiao early. He going to go out there and set him straight. I don't think it'll be good if he just go out there and go straight on the bicycle. Because when you got hunters, that's what they want to do. They want to hunt you down. They don't want you to go out there and step to them and put nothing on them. So I think that's what Keith Thurman trying to say. I'm going to go in there in the first and second round. I'm going to try to put something on Pacquiao ass. I'm going to try to set him straight. Then I'm going to go out there and box on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Prime Time said just getting off the night shift, finna give me a fat burger, goddamn. Hey, man, I'm on my nutrition. I'm on my fitness right now, man. I've been getting it in. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about I've been cutting calories. I'm trying to get back cut on these boys. My fighters, they in training camp. I'm in training camp. So I don't want to hear about no fat burger, boy. Lil 95 said Porter ain't no chump. Absolutely not. Neutral Natural said Porter never been stopped before though. Not as a pro. He been stopped as an amateur in the Pan American game just that one time at 165. Ava Torres said people getting chopped up for disrupting. Yeah, man, we got that. These motherfuckers need some manners, especially this ghost smelling motherfucker El Fenici. Little
Fuck
95
that
said
shit.
Porter
No, wait a
dry.
minute. Wait a minute. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna interrupt just for interrupting and yeah, just get back to your shit.
You lucky your old ass is my elder, motherfucker. Or I'll let you know what's really on my mind. PK Boxing MMA said Porter is the number 3 welterweight. Yeah, I can see that. PK Boxing is Spence versus Porter is a great fight. Yeah, I think so too, bro. I cannot wait for that shit to go down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was thinking about I guess I'll wait till I say that. Well, fuck it. I was thinking about doing like a giveaway for the next pay-per-view and shit too, man. I ain't even told Marlo about this shit, but you know Marlo with it. And every time we want to do something, we with it. But we want to do like a giveaway, and we gonna pay for the like somebody next pay-per-view, not this pay-per-view, but we'll pay for the next pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Just to do some player shit to give back because y'all always supporting us like a motherfucker, and we know we give prizes during the trivia. But that's only for select people. We want to do something that anybody can win. You know what I'm saying? So not for this pay-per-view. We're gonna try to do something like that for the next pay-per-view, man. So y'all be on the lookout for that. I know
Hey,
Marlo over there like, man, what the fuck this nigga doing? But I thought that'd be some player shit though. What you about to say, Raphael?
I
Nah,
was gonna say, man, that includes certain people like Rough House Boxing TV. So I'm just letting y'all know my name in the hat.
sure.
Yeah, what you about to say, bro?
No, I was gonna say shit. You know I'm with it. Plus I got a gang shit that I got ready to give away too. I'm just trying to get my money right for the mail off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The last time heavy, y'all.
Yeah, that nigga doing next day delivery and shit. $300 to deliver one package and shit. Lil 95 said, I agree with Trey X. It goes the distance, 12 rounds. I think so too. DBOG said, don't be surprised if Sean Porter put hands on Earl. Nah, that's just that Ohio shit. We ain't trying to hear that, OG. Chill out with that shit, man. Two Robinson said, Keith will fight Khan. I won't be surprised. Kid Miss said, Spence will kill Brooke Porter ass. We gonna see, man. We will see. PK said, I like Spence to get the job done. Think he'll hurt Porter, but it probably go the distance. I think Earl gonna win. I just think it'll go the distance. ADA Sports Off said, I think Pac-Man fights Earl before Thurman does. Pac-Man has fought big welterweights with punching power before, like Mosley, Cotto, Margarito, and Oscar. Okay. That was a little while ago, though, man. That was a little while. Neutral Natural Earl Spence will fight his mandatory. Kajra Tio, Abdul, boy, that's a hell of a name right there, man. I can't even get that one. Ronald Finger said, we are ready for everything boxing fans want. True greatness this weekend. Absolutely. Lawrence Williams talking about what's good. You been in here, brother. What you talking about? Kid Mid said, what time the fight's on tomorrow, man? I think we got an ESPN Plus call with Teofimo Lopez tomorrow. It should be around 8 o'clock Central, man, but don't hold me to that. Gregory Wise said it would. What'd you say, bro?
No, I was saying the law was good with it, fam.
Gregory Wise said it will go the distance unless K. Diddy gets skittish and tosses the towel. He gonna throw that Hadouken up in that motherfucker if it get ugly. Neutral Natural said Better Be versus Gozik will be a good unification at 175. I think it would have been a better unification a few years ago, man, because when I saw Better Be in this last fight, we called the fight on our channel. He looked kind of sloppy to me. His body looked sloppy. His punches looked sloppy to me. I think Gozik is gonna go out there and school that motherfucker. Lawrence Williams did a live stream on his channel, and he was talking about how Teddy Atlas he come up with good game plans, and that's Gozik's trainer. You know what I'm saying? So I think, and he been working with Teddy Atlas for a few fights now. I think Gozik is gonna go out there and style on Better BF, in my personal opinion, man. What y'all think about that shit? What you think about it, bro? Better BF versus Alexander Gozik.
Man, I don't know, man. I know guys are tough as nails, but I think Better Be There got a little skills. You know what I mean? He got a little power. I think Better Be There will come out victorious in that one. Off kilter, salute, fam.
Gee, what you think about it, Raphael?
Man, first off, man, I'm glad to see the Eastern Europeans fighting each other and not over there holding hands, singing "Kumbaya," and we ain't gonna fight our brothers. Fuck that, man. Get in the ring and fight. That being said, man, I'm gonna say Vazdik, bruh, and that's because the Stevenson fight is so fresh in my mind. He beat that dude into a hyperbaric chamber. But it's gonna be an interesting fight, man. And I think Gvozdyk, hard hitting, tighter puncher. I think I'm giving him the edge over Better Be.
What about you, L?
I gotta agree with fucking Roughhouse, bro. And
Damn.
yeah, I know Roughhouse. Goddamn, man. Shit, Kaka. My equal on this one, bro. Bah, might have to motherfucker play the goat on the goat smelling ass on this one, but I think it's gonna be fucking Ghazi. I just don't know, bro. I think this you could man, I'm out, man. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, get your ghost smelling ass out the way. This thing can't even form sentences in this motherfucker. Hey, King Louis, salute, fam. What's going down? Brooklyn Child said, I put 100 on Reeves. If he wins, I get 350. Goddamn, get your money. I ain't gonna lie, man. Football season last year, that shit that made me pump my brakes on my betting a little bit because they did so much cheating in the NFL. That shit didn't make no sense. I'm still thinking about that game with the Cleveland Browns when they had played the fucking Oakland Raiders. The Browns was supposed to beat the motherfucking Raiders, man, and they fucked me out my goddamn money, man. I'm still mad about that shit. They don't let them play defense no more, man. So they kind of made me pump my brakes on my sports betting, man. Ronald Finkley said that's a good deal. King Louis said Ugas is third. What you mean he third? He third in the division? That's what you mean? Prime Time said Marlo'S Corner got the best boxing stream, man. Appreciate that shit. Definitely no knock to nobody else, man.
Salute.
Goddamn. Neutral Natural said, is y'all covering Maurice Hooker versus Jose Ramirez, the unification at 140 or Tank Davis fight? Man, you talking about or Tank Davis? I don't know, man. Tank bring a lot of energy to your channel, man. He help you get subscribers, man. But just the pure heart, the pure love of the sport, that shit make me want to cover Maurice Hooker versus Jose Ramirez. But I will say though, man, we done had some pretty good luck. So we was able to cover both fights. Like it'll be 2 cards and we'll be able to cover both of them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not at the same time, but we'll be able to cover both of them kind of stacked on top of each other. So hopefully we get lucky for that. Excuse me.
Hey, are those
next week?
Are those fights? Those are next weekend, right?
Yeah, I didn't even know that shit was coming up so goddamn fast.
Yeah. I want to say like the 30th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. That shit came around so fast. But I'm riding with Maurice Hooker though. Goddamn, we going to get that money.
Yeah, I got Mighty Mo, and Tank.
Already. D-Lo say, what's up, bro? What's going down, man? Y'all subscribe to my man D-Lo 404 Boxing, goddamn. D-Lo, I think he on his way to 300 subscribers, man. We need to help my man get to 300 subscribers. He say, salute, fam. What he is saying is, I'm going to try to hurt Manny by round 3, and if that don't work, he going to get on that bicycle. But Pacquiao is like, no, sir, goddamn me. We're going to see, fam. He did a breakdown on it, man. Y'all check out the breakdown from D-Lo 404 Boxing, man. He broke down the fight. Smooth Teddy B said, Porter from the Birds of where I'm from. I hope he performs, but I like Spence more. Knew he beat Broner ass like I did Cincinnati dudes, huh? Neutral Nat said, if Ugas win, I want to see Jamal James rematch. Yeah, that will be player. Yeah, that's square business. D-Lo said that Porter is a number 3 welterweight, and Ugas must be the number 2.9 welterweight. Hey, Styles make fights. He picked a style, man, that didn't suit too well against that motherfucker Ugas. I want to see how it would have been if Porter just would have fought his usual style, his come forward style. I'll kill the salute. Ronald Fink said, well, y'all know Ugas came up short. King Louis said, I got Arthur. Who the fuck is Arthur? Why my mind went blank?
Better Be.
Oh, Arthur Better Be. Okay. D-Lo said, Better Be if it's the goods, but I have to see him face a legit puncher after he jugged Joe Smith. But that said, I think he wins via mid to late stoppage. Okay, I'm taking Ghazi, man. Neutral Natural said, what if that Japanese dude whoop Lopez tomorrow? I think he got a chance to show something against Lopez, man. I had broken down at the beginning of the stream, so I ain't gonna go back into all that.
No, fuck that. Because you off air, you been saying that Japanese motherfucker gonna put hands on motherfuckers. You said that motherfucker was ready.
He's ready. Don't listen to this. Wait a minute. Don't listen to this bullshit. I said that motherfucker can. I think he can show something against Lopez. Like he gonna fight back. I don't think he gonna go in there and lay down for Lopez. I'll go ahead and break it down again. That motherfucker. What's his record? Goddamn.
18-0, 18-0.
18-0 with 12 knockouts. He knocked out 7 of his last 8 opponents. True enough, he only been fighting in Japan, you know what I'm saying? But he 5'11.5", got a 71-inch reach. The motherfucker got a nice jab, a nice right hand, and a nice left hook. You know what I'm saying? So I think he can show something against Lopez. Lopez, he lost to a tall guy in the Olympics. He lost 3 rounds to nothing to I can't remember his first name, but his last name was Umidov or something. He from France. You know what I'm saying? I think it was Sofiani Umidov or something like that. So I think I done seen that he might have some problems against tall guys that can keep him at the end of their punches and keep him in the mid in the long range. And I think this guy might have a chance to do that. So I think he can go in there and give Lopez a few problems. I think this will be the first fight that Lopez go the distance in a long time. And I think this will be the fight that bring him back down to earth. And that guy that he fighting, he 30 years old, man. He a grown man. And he got a lot of confidence. He one of them dudes that'll drop you and be looking at you and laughing at you while you're on the ground. You know what I'm saying? He got some mean spirit about him, man. So I don't think he gonna go in there and lay down and bow to the feet of the great Teofimo Lopez. He gonna come and try to beat that motherfucker.
Hey, the boxing knowledge, salute, man.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't out the realm of possibility. Look what happened with Potter Paul and Joshua Greer. Even Andre Ward thought that Potter Paul beat Joshua Greer 115 to 113. Who the hell was Potter Paul before that fight? So anything is possible in the fight game, man. Motherfucker got 2 hands. You know what I'm saying? Let me jump in the chat. Neutral Natural, I read that. King Lewis said, Gazik, whatever, he ain't got shit. I think he got something, man. That's a motherfucker that put Stevens, what's his name? Stevenson, that damn 175-pound champion, Adonis Stevenson. He the one that swole his brain up inside his goddamn head. And who picked that fight?
Had his motherfucking ass in the hospital.
Who
Had his ass in the had him in the hospital. Had motherfucker praying for him. I was praying for the motherfucker. I was like, sweet baby Jesus, make sure that nigga's all right. You know what I'm saying? So,
I had picked that shit. D-Lo said, let's not forget that old inactive Stevenson was touching that boy up often. Yeah, he was a southpaw going up against the orthodox fighter. Both of them was hitting each other. The right hand for Gazik, the left hand from Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't got that type of fighter in front of him this time. That motherfucker better be if he's an orthodox fighter. So let's see how he's going to look against a good orthodox fighter. The boxing artist, what's up with it, said he got Gazik. Neutral Natural said Gazik looked weak as hell against the obscure African. And yeah, I know. I don't think he could get up for that fight, though, bro. That motherfucker had 8 losses already and shit. He come from fighting Adonis Stevenson to fighting this motherfucker with 8 losses. I don't think he was into that fight, bro. So I think he's going to look a little bit better against better BL. But, hey, like we said, though, we just glad that the motherfuckers fighting. Ava Torres said those Ukrainians always pushed around by the other countries. So in boxing, they have a chip on their shoulder. King Lewis said Yugis is third. Goddamn, you told me the 3rd best welterweight. Smooth Teddy B said football will humble you on betting, and we got cheated. You know I'm a diehard Browns fan. We make the playoffs with that win, man. Yeah, they fucked us out of money, man. I didn't even lose the bet. I got +3 on the bet, and they lost by 3, so it was a push for me. You know what I'm saying? But that was supposed to be in the dub column, baby. Goddamn. PK said better BL versus Gazik is a good close fight. I'm taking Gazik, though. Dude can crack. Yeah, I think he got the better footwork, too, over better BL. Boxing out said Gazik team, Loma team, UC, they getting pushed right now, goddamn. D-Lo said thanks for the plug already, man. You already know. You know I got love for your content. Neutral Natural said they going to rob that Japanese dude against Lopez unless he knock his motherfucking ass out. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not taking him to win. I'm going to go ahead and take Lopez, you know what I'm saying? But I think that motherfucking give Lopez some tough looks. So let's see how it go, man. I think it's going to be fun, man. Lil 95 said, old boy Russian dude did beat Greer, though. Which one are you talking about? Oh, you talking about Potter Paul. Potter Paul beat Joshua Greer. I thought he did, too, man, when we called the fight live. The architect was in here. He was taking score. He had a 6-5 to 1. I think that was a score 6-5 to 1 for Joshua Greer. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was something like that. It was close, but I thought Potter Paul won that fight and shit. Neutral Natural Gaza got dropped by Tommy Carpinci. That dude got beat very overrated. Gilberto Ramirez. Tommy Carpinci. I think I had heard somebody say he got dropped by that motherfucker. We'll see how this shit go, man. I'm still taking Gaza. I think he'll be better BL. King Lewis said he got Arthur. Yeah, man. I mean, I ain't tripping on Arthur. I just didn't think he looked sharp in his last fight. So that's what gave me cause for pause on him. So I'm going to go ahead and ride with Gaza. But like I was saying earlier, man, we didn't want to talk y'all to death on this one because we got to come back and call these fights tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and shut this shit down. You know what I'm saying? Rough House and El Fenici, they on mute and shit. El, you want to say something before we go?
Oh no, I was just gonna let Rough House go first.
He on mute.
All right.
What
Yeah, I'm here, man.
All right, what's
Yep.
up, Rough House? What you got to say before we go?
Hey, man, I just want to say, man, appreciate y'all once again for letting me get on, man. As always, it's always a good time rocking out with the Block Fam over here on the corner. Hey, everybody, on your way out the door, do me a favor, smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed, you're slipping on your pimp. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, get your gym membership. And hey, make sure you come back here tomorrow and Saturday, man, for the good fight calls, man. We're gonna rock out again, man, and we're gonna kick it on the block like we always do, man. But y'all already know what it is. I am that boy Box. This is Rough House Boxing TV. And y'all make sure y'all stop by the house. Just remember to wipe your
Absolutely
feet and
subscribe.
close the door behind you.
Absolutely subscribe to Rough House Boxing TV. Got the best boxing breakdowns on YouTube, in my opinion. What you got to say, El?
I gotta say this. Whenever you listen to fucking Junior the Truth in the morning, always remember this. We don't always call fights. Oh yeah, we do. We always call the fights on Marlo's Corner. Tune in to us. Can't be duplicated. Never copied. Motherfucker, that's why we do it. Salute to the Block Fam. Salute to everybody that's out there listening. Salute to the chat. Coach Chronicle will be back. And to everybody, bye with your ghost smelling ass.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Everybody came through, man. Everybody hit the like button and subscribe. Y'all come through here and fuck with us, man. We got the Teofimo Lopez fight tomorrow. Y'all come through and fuck with us on Saturday. We got Dillian White versus Oscar Rivas early. Then we're going to come back later on with the Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao fight. We're going to have a lot of fun, man. So y'all come through and fuck with us. Got love for everybody. I ain't going to talk you to death.
Yeah, appreciate everybody, man. It's always fun coming through. We had to chop it up about what we got to look forward to this weekend and see where everybody at with it. You know, I hope y'all enjoy it once again and enjoy the rest of y'all night. Until tomorrow, don't forget to tell them haters and trolls. The fuck out my gym.
You heard him.
Gia.